Hi everybody, we're back this week, National Careers Week 2022. My name is Ivan Swart, and this week we have covered why it is important to build your CV. We have also covered why career development and career guidance is so important for your own career. And today in the house, we have none other than the main head honcho, the Center for Entrepreneurship Rapid Incubator manager himself from the Vredenburg campus. He popped in here. I just had to get in here. Mr. Xolani Mhlongo, welcome to this National Careers Week chat with us here at West Coast College Central Office. But enough of me. I would like you to introduce yourself to our viewers.
Thank you very much, Mr. Swart. I actually came in at the right time. I
Yes.
always do.
Yes.
And
On the
I'm
button.
quite excited to be here
Really?
to speak about entrepreneurship. My name is Xolani Mhlongo. I'm the manager for the Center for Entrepreneurship Rapid Incubator, which is in short called the Sea Ferry. I'm, as I said, quite excited to talk about entrepreneurship because it is very, whilst challenging, but also a very rewarding career. So I hope that we are going to share quite a lot about entrepreneurship, and it is quite important. When someone makes the decision to come and study at the college, I guess from the discussions that I've had with some of the students is that the aim is to, at the end, once they get their qualification, to go and work for someone else, to manage someone else's business. It is understandable, which is quite good, but at the same time, the reason why actually the center is located at the college, it is to actually, change the mindset, and to yes, this culture of entrepreneurship as a career choice.
So, entrepreneurship is a lot of people's ideal way of getting into a career. They want to create their own. They want to fabricate their own things. They want to start their own companies. They want to employ people. This is actually something that I think, and that I think our viewers. Is needed now more than ever within South Africa. We are sitting with unemployment of just over 35%. And how do you believe entrepreneurship as a viable career choice can prevent, let poverty and then indirectly the unemployment, how can that reduce it?
Well, that's a very big challenge that the country is actually facing. The high unemployment rate, and also the issue of rising poverty levels, but also to actually grow the economy. And entrepreneurship, if you can come to that conclusion, will actually provide a solution to the problems that we face. Because the sad reality is that even with people that have been to tertiary institutions, the unemployment levels are still quite high.
Yes.
So then people need to think. It should actually start earlier on to create that mindset. Once people get to the level of the attending the college, they should at least have that idea. But now, if someone is already here, even right from the very beginning when they started the college, they need to start thinking about how they can be able to actually generate their own income, you know. And I mean, we really encourage that. For example, I mean, the center has a number of machines that are available for people who are into branding, I mean, clothes, and also, you know, signage. So even more than that, I mean, so it is to encourage you know, our students to actually say, I choose to employ myself
and become an entrepreneur.
Yes, employ myself and make a difference, because that is what entrepreneurship is all about.
Yeah.
People think that it's about the money. Yes, if you work hard and you get the necessary support, you will be able to earn the income that you want. But at the same time, it is about making a difference.
Difference in the community that you serve,
yes,
difference in the province, difference in the country.
In the country. So that is why when we talk to entrepreneurs, we actually encourage them to think broadly, to think big. Even though the start is you start small.
Yeah.
So other people, you know, tend to say that, but I don't have money to start a business, and it doesn't take one to have a lot of money. If you can follow successful entrepreneurs, I mean, they would actually tell you that, I mean, they started off in their backyards or in their garages, you know. So you use what you have. You know, someone who is interested, for example, in catering or in beauty, you know, doing hair or having a beauty spa.
I see your hair. It'll be great for that.
You know, so
No,
then
definitely.
you just start small. I mean, you use your friends, your relatives, I mean, as part of your customer base when you're starting off.
So that they can test and give feedback and say, and also help with the development of your product at the end of the day.
Very important.
Or your service then.
Very important, because you need to understand your customers' needs or what their pain points are, and provide an innovative solution to that.
So we're speaking about entrepreneurship as a viable career choice, as a viable career avenue within Careers Week. So a lot of people think entrepreneurship is just, I've got a business idea, now I have to go to Standard Bank, or I have to go to a different financial institution, I have to go to, unfortunately, some people go to loan sharks, let's be honest, to get the funding, and then they are sitting with that debt the whole of their entire enterprise, and it doesn't get any less, it actually gets more and more and more. What does the Center for Entrepreneurship Rapid Incubator, from your side, how do they develop your idea into a career, a viable career, in your own words?
Well, yes, you see now, what tends to happen is that once one has an idea, which actually takes me back to my comment about you know, people seeing the end result of entrepreneurship, the money side of it, that once I start, then I will be able to earn money.
Yeah.
But it is a process.
Yes.
You know, it is a process, and it's always good to actually put the foundations in place.
Yeah.
You know, to be able to understand what entrepreneurship is about. I mean, if you're saying that you're starting your own business, how do you manage that business?
Yeah.
How do you manage the finances of the business? To understand that the business is separate from you, that if you do do the hair of your customers, and you once you get the money, that money
It's actually not your money, it's the business's money.
It's the business's money.
Okay.
So the Center for Entrepreneurship provides that kind of support, which is critical for entrepreneurs to have, right from the idea stage.
Yeah.
I've had quite a few people who come to me and say, I just want to register a business. Okay, now, why do you want to start a business? I just want to start a business because I'm not working and now by registering the business, then what happens? And I mean that also links up to what you're saying, that people end up having to incur debt, to start off, and that's not a good start.
The basis,
that's not a good start. So I know that sometimes people don't want to see the process through, but it is important to take the baby steps. Starts off small, and with the necessary support, giving you the skills and also the coaching, which is very important. It actually enables one to become increase the chances of success. So yeah, I mean the center plays quite an important role. What I normally use when I try to explain what seafaring means. It's I mean a ferry that transports people and goods from one point to the other.
Point B, yeah.
You understand? So when someone comes to the center and becomes part of the programs, the development programs, and so they get into this ferry, I mean, which is going to transport them across the very stormy waters, cold waters filled with sharks. So that's the entrepreneurial journey. There's a lot that actually can happen, because I mean research has shown that most businesses that are established, the startups, I mean they fail within the first 3 to 5 years.
Unfortunately,
so now if you are part of the sea ferry, I mean, so we will journey with you until you
get to
have
that point.
success that you are looking for.
I'm Ivan Swart. I am the marketing manager of West Coast College, speaking here to Mr. Xolani Mhlongo from the center manager for the Center for Entrepreneurship and Rapid Incubator at the Vredenburg campus. Xolani, in closing, what do you suggest, what do you think are the traits that a person should have that wants to become an entrepreneur?
Well, there are quite a few, but I'll just touch on 2 or 3. Firstly, I mean, an entrepreneur is someone who is proactive, someone who's constantly looking, to identify how they can make a difference, and in that process they are able to actually identify opportunities. Okay. So it must be someone who's constantly looking and constantly engaging their environment in which they are in, because it doesn't have to be something outside there. You don't have to invent something new. I mean, by looking at your own personal experiences, your own problems that you have, then that's a way. So must be someone who's proactive, who wants to make a difference, someone who's innovative. I mean, thinking of, I mean, you can take something that is already there,
and just
a hair salon, I mean, and refine it a shisanyama. Everyone wants to start a shisanyama,
Nyama.
you know. But what will be different about yours? So that
Maybe you must get a smiley face or
yes,
a mangina. You know?
yes, I mean just a small thing that would make your business stand out, you know. And you must be able to take risks.
Sure.
You know, people are scared to take risks. I mean, not like when to gamble, but
Calculated risk.
you calculated risk. You need to have done a bit of research.
Yes.
And also it must be someone who is determined. You know,
Yes.
someone who doesn't back down
and pushes through.
You know, who's tenacious. Someone who can be able to say, "I started this, and I want to see it through." But obviously, within the process, I mean, you might tend to pivot. You know, you see, okay, this might work better, so maybe I can do it differently. So it has to be someone who's passionate. You know, it does require the passion, because if you're not passionate about entrepreneurship, if you're doing it just for the sake, I mean, there are, you know, those who are doing it based on necessity, you know, but we require more people who are going to be entrepreneurs because of the opportunities that are there. Yeah.
Indeed. Xolani, in just final words, how can people get in contact with you and find out more about the center from you? You can just share that with our viewers.
Okay. Well, there are a number of ways in which people can be able to contact us. Well, firstly, on the college website, there are contact details. But I mean, also because it is not only available or provide support to Vredenberg students and community, but someone who's in Citrusdale, someone who's in Atlantis, or even Vredenberg, or even Malmesbury. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
You know, can also get in touch with us, and I mean, we can see how we can be able to actually help them. So yeah, I mean, our contact details are available on the college website, and yeah, I mean, they can also contact us via email, or at this stage, yeah, I mean, those are the
contact details that
we
have available.
We have at this stage. We are looking at broadening it, and I mean, we should practice what we preach.
Yes.
You know, we tell our clients that they must, get out there and
be innovative.
Their customers must get to know them. So I mean, that is why, I mean, having that presence in social media is also another way. So as time goes on, we will also add those other methods.
Watch this space. Watch this space.
Yeah, that is it.
So just again, for those of you just tuning in, we've spoken to Mr. Xolani Mhlongo from the Center for Entrepreneurship Rapid Incubator, that is situated in Vredenberg campus, but serves the whole West Coast and the West Coast College feeder areas. Xolani, thank you very much for your time. I'm so glad I could just pull you in, you know. Yeah, we wanted to. Guys, that is all for this chat. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, drop a comment. Again, go check out the website. It's www.westcoastcollege.co.za. You'll see a big tab that says Center for Entrepreneurship. On the top, you'll get everything you need about the center there. And there's even a little tour as well that we have added now, you know, just so that they can see how it looks. So it's there for you to consume. It's there for you to enjoy. Xolani, again, thank you so much. And for this Careers Week, we say thank you to everybody that supported us. We'll see you again on Facebook another time. Thank you.
Thank you.